Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video. Lindsey Graham's thirst for blood. I'm back after a couple of days been out. I had tonsillitis last week. It was wild. It hurts to swallow food. My left tonsil was swollen and inflamed. Um, but I was able to. I was given some antibiotics and a steroid called prednisone to take, for a couple of days. Having a checkup, in about a week from now. But I'm doing a lot better now. I got my voice back. I really couldn't talk. It felt almost like it felt like I had a flu. But that didn't last but maybe a night. It really is something that it was like some symptoms brought on by the tonsillitis. But anyway, I'm doing this video because Jared from Guns and Gadgets, he did a video earlier, and I also I came across an article talking about this. So apparently, Lindsey Graham, my U.S. senator, and I'll preface and I'll say this first. Yes, I did vote for him in 2020, for a number of reasons. One, the Jimmy Harrison ads was getting very annoying. Two, Bill Bledsoe dropped out of the race. If he stayed in, I would have voted for him. And three, I guess I thought maybe he had matured. Maybe he had kind of grew a spine. I wanted to give him another chance, and then January 6th happened, and he just proved me to be wrong. Proved me to be wrong, or at least prove something in the back of my mind, saying he might still be the same old flip flopper, the old still the same old effeminate warhawk as he always been. So it turns out during the little riot, the little skirmish, little Donnybrook over at it happened at the Capitol build, happened at the U.S. Capitol, January 6th. It's been reported that he was yelling at the Senate Sergeant of Arms to use their guns against the people breaking in the building. And this guy, he was screaming. He's screaming at him. He said he was unmasked, screaming at this guy from about 5 to 10 feet away. Which, to me personally, the mask thing doesn't matter. I think the article just threw that in. Also, I'll include the Hill article that I read all this in the description box so you can read for yourself. He was yelling at saying, we give you guns for a reason. Use them." Saying that they could have killed us all. Talking about the senators. They could have destroyed the building. They could have burned down the building. They could have destroyed the government. Are you serious? And then I remember the video I did. I think it was that same night. Graham crying like a bitch on national television about what happened earlier. I'm like, come on. First of all, you're a man. You should not be doing that. This time and place, there are things to cry about. That was not one of them. You're a U.S. senator crying about some people about a group of unarmed people breaking into the Capitol building. When you had security that ushered them all out the building, ushered them out elsewhere. So he was under no threat. He was crying, yelling at some cops. Started shooting unarmed people who broke into the building. Worried about they could have destroyed the government. This guy, man. I swear, I still think about the potential of primarying this guy. I still toyed the idea. It's like, could I primary Lindsey Graham? Could I do that? Do I have that kind of pull? Do I have those connections to do something like that? Because I mean, he's this guy's so emotional. He's very effeminate. And I wish he just picked a side. He can't do it. He's a prime example of a two-minded person. And I guess you think that he would have matured. But no, he's still just as bloodthirsty as ever. Or at least as long as he's not getting his hands dirty. He had to yell at some Capitol Police about them not using their guns to protect him. You can't protect yourself. I know Graham can shoot. I know he did like a photo op at PSA some time ago. I know he can shoot. I know he can shoot a gun. I don't know. So we know what he was complaining about. But anyway, I guess I just want to do a video talking about that. This guy's ridiculous. And he's just a prime example of what we need to clear out of Washington. What we need to clear out, the kind of people we need to clear out of, the kind of people not just out of government, but the kind of people we need to clear out of any positions of power, any positions of influence. We don't need people like him. We don't need overly emotional, effeminate, war hawkish, decrepit old people. They're really just not even age doesn't even matter. We don't need people like that of all ages at all with any position of influence. Because he's just going to be very ineffective, and hopefully more people are starting to see this. If they didn't see it earlier. Crying about getting upset that a bunch of unarmed Americans, didn't get shot at by the Capitol Police. This guy's a trip. Well, please share your thoughts. What do you think? What do you think of Lindsey Graham? especially if you live in South Carolina. Please, what you think of this guy? Did you vote for him? Are you surprised? Are you surprised by this? Because I'm not. I'm not surprised that he would say something like that. Like this guy can't be removed from office soon enough. But please share your thoughts. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help out with the channel, just go to my YouTube homepage. Look for give up that cheese button. Take it to PayPal. All donation amounts are appreciated. Check out Jared over at Mr. Guns and Gadgets. It's a great channel. He does a lot of good work for the 2A community. Any gripes, complaints, see me at PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. Lindsey Graham's thirst for blood. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care. Be safe. Stay strapped. And God bless.